Hey, it's the boys back on another Thursday night. PSNBS Live, catering the vibes. You already know. Yeet. It's that time. It's that time.
It's that time.
All right, let's
Wait,
see.
why do I hear? Oh,
What happened?
because I have it playing on my side. Let me
Go
mute this.
ahead and
Yes.
show this. Oh,
you know what's good?
Oops.
We're back at it. Another Thursday.
Let me go ahead and share it in the
I'm
Discord.
in my Yeet gear. They did my boy wrong, man. They did my boy Jay wrong.
We got to speak on that too. We got to definitely speak on that.
They did my boy Jay wrong, bro.
Oh, yeah,
all right, let me get this off. It's hard.
The chat already knows when they got me and you in here and no Dan, they already know that some wrestling gonna be part of the PSNBS conversation.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Pop? What's good?
Oh wait, I don't see no. Oh, there they go. They just popped in now.
And they just popped in like.
yeah. Your PlayStation's King Vegan. What's good? What's good? How's it going, y'all? It's another Thursday night. PSNBS is live. Here we are. As you can see, with two men in it again, two OGs in the building.
So you know why? Because Dan's out there trying to look for a wife.
Yeah, bro. He must be on like some sort of like weekend dating game or some shit. Is what it sounds like to me, yo. I don't know. We might see him on MTV in a couple weeks.
On God,
or not MTV, Paramount Plus. Now he's gonna be on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Dan is on from the famous words of Biggs. Are we five? Oh, we're not even 5 minutes in, but I don't even care. He's on, just like Biggs would say it, puss. That's what he on right now.
Oh shit!
What?
Big news! If all goes well, I have my first match in January.
Let's go! Hey, all right, Smack. I need to know: are we going to be able to watch it? Is it going to be streamed somewhere?
Yeah,
like YouTube.
Yeah, at least need to put up a phone somewhere and hit up the Discord at least. You know,
right?
Stream that shit through the Discord. We need to see this shit.
You know, and if it's one of the indies that I follow, because I follow a couple. Like I don't know if you know Steels, but I guess we'll just jump into a little wrestling off top.
Right off top, let's do it.
But I've been following like a bunch of like indie wrestling stuff, like wrestling shows on YouTube.
You know,
like Insane Clown Posse, they got their own wrestling show now on YouTube. Been checking that out. There's another one I've been watching. Shit, I don't know. I forgot the name of it. But the dude that used to wear the flip flops in WWE, he's in it. Long blonde hair.
Bro.
Yeah, the bro dude.
He used to play MMA. He's always looked like he's stoned. Matt Riddle. Is it Matt Riddle?
Yeah, something like that. But you know, I guess I follow him on Instagram, and then he had posted like, "Hey, I'm doing this," and I end up subscribing to the YouTube channel. Now, every time they go live, I just check it out. Sometimes it's entertaining.
Have you heard of GCW?
GCW, yes. I think
Game-changing wrestling.
Why does that feel? Is that like Florida based
or Game Changer Wrestling? I don't know if it's Florida based, but since we're on Wrestling Talk. You know, WrestleMania came out with their tickets.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Matt Riddle's collect. We got the pre-order tickets in the bag. Airplanes in the bag. Resorts in the bag. Everything's in the bag. Only thing that's standing between me and WrestleMania is time. Let's go.
Oh God.
You know, but oh shit! Is that Nate? You might have to change that tag though, bro. I don't know about no Patriots, man. Like we might have to change. We gotta have a talk about that. You're gonna have to change that, bro. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, we got the whole bag, bro. WrestleMania, we're here. Patriots, man. He's there. He's gonna be there with us.
Oh shit.
And
that's Nate.
That's Nate. Yeah.
Oh shoot! What up, Nate?
Yeah. So I say that because since you brought up indie wrestling, after we bought our tickets, he's like, bro, people are already eating off of WWE, and GCW just announced the Collective in Las Vegas from April 17th to 19th. They're having their WrestleMania. I guess.
Done, bro. Hey,
at the Palms. I'm not gonna
hold you. Like that whole week, like unfortunately I didn't get no tickets. You know what I'm saying? I got other things going on.
Not yet. You're gonna get tickets.
I'm still gonna be in Vegas. I'm still gonna end up probably going to Raw and SmackDown and go to the All Access. So me and Steels, we definitely gonna be vlogging. We definitely gonna be out there. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, you're gonna definitely see us out there parlaying. But like, I'm just excited just to be around that WrestleMania.
No, you're going one of those days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One of those days. That's what I'm saying. Once the tickets start chopping up, I'm gonna end up probably going. I'm gonna be FOMO, and I'm gonna end up pushing the button.
Listen, listen. We'll talk afterwards, bro. We'll talk afterwards. I already gave you not an ultimatum. What's that called? What's that shit?
Yeah, you got me like a.
What's that shit called? It's not an ultimatum. Basically, I just said, hey,
an option.
Yeah, there you go. I gave you an option.
Yeah.
You want to use that option for one day? It's still available.
All right, we got
you going one day. You're not flying to Vegas, and there's no fucking way we gonna be at the stadium and you gonna be at the hotel. I mean, I know you find shit to do, but I'm saying you're going at least one of those days. All right.
Definitely, me and my girl talked about. We definitely want to go at least one day, and most likely it's gonna be that Sunday because Sunday is always the bigger day in my opinion.
Day two is the bigger day.
Day 2 is probably gonna be the day that I want to go to. Because I remember like going to day 1 with Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy for taking me to my first WrestleMania. We went to day 1, but like majority of the matches that I enjoyed the most was on day 2. And even last year, I felt like day 2 was, Cody versus Reigns.
Because wait, tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow goes on sale for everyone.
Right. So
when we shut this down, I'm gonna look. We gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Yeah,
I got room. The card's not smoking. The card's not smoking. What's up, Rashi? So, yeah, man. Yeet in the building. They did my dog wrong. I really feel like they could have taken a storyline with him with the belt. Because they're already pushing this narrative of, they've screwed him over. They screwed him over, which is obvious how many times they've screwed him over. So how would it be for them coming to beg? And they showed it that one day where he's like, we're proud of you. Wouldn't it have been funny for him to go and be like, I'm here to help y'all strapped?
Right. I honestly think that WWE, if y'all listening, y'all need to get in tune. I feel like anybody that holds the belt should be a free agent. The reason why, because then, what's the other alternative than the IC champion? What is
US?
US. They could have just swapped places.
Yeah,
he would have been on Raw. He would have been on SmackDown until the storyline. So
the storyline's done. They did not have to take the belts off of him, man. Doing this just made it feel like he was what's that called when they have a champ before a champ? When he just holds the belt just to kind of transfer to the next transitional champ. Yeah. They're like, all right, this is what the people want. Let's give it to him real quick. But then don't worry, Braun, we're gonna take it off of him. Let him have it for a few weeks. I'd rather them have him lose, let us go through they're doing this to him, whatever, and input him into the storyline than to give him the belt. Everyone's happy. He didn't need a reason, Smack. He didn't need a reason. He already had the reason.
Right.
He already had the reason. We already did this dance. It would have looked so much better. So much better. What should have happened, they should have interfered with the match, causing him to lose the match but not the belt. That way it doesn't hurt either wrestler. Still sets up for a third match, which then take the belt off of him, okay, because it'll probably be a couple of months by then. And he said, fuck you. I think he knows what we're about to talk later. We might be talking about what you're thinking later, Roy. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
And then since they're doing this whole back and forth SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown with the Bloodline and Jay and Jimmy, or Jimmy going over there, they should have had Jimmy get jumped or Jay get jumped and then get saved by Roman and Jay or Jimmy.
That's what I thought was.
That's what should have happened.
I thought that was going to happen.
And at the very least, even if he doesn't say I'm here or they hug or nothing, they help him out. They chase the Bloodline out. They have a stare down. They walk out the stadium. That's it. Don't say shit.
Right.
Bring Jay over on Friday night. Let them meet and be like, all right, cool, family business, blah, 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 blah. I'm still my own thing. Strapped with the belt. I'm doing my own thing, but I'm here for family business. Right. That's how they should have went.
Right.
That's how they should have went.
Yeah, 100%. They pretty much trying to like copy and paste the whole like how Cody and Roman ended up tagging. You know, my enemy's enemy is my friend type shit. So obviously Solo is everybody's enemy right now. So they're just gonna be like,
it just didn't seem real, man. I don't know that whole section. I'm just like, come on, this isn't how they do it. And then now Braun is supposed to look bigger by winning with help.
Yeah, to
me, that hurts him a little bit.
Heel, so I guess, he's a heel.
Well, I guess, as heels, heels can get away with that type of shit.
Yeah, because at first I thought they were going to make him clean because that's how he was in NXT. He was very clean in NXT. He was babyface in NXT, and then he came over here, and I don't know what happened. It's like somebody stole his lunch. He just started throwing people through cars. He killed Ricochet. Like, I don't understand.
Man, I'm kind of mad, man. They took away freaking Samantha Irvin.
Oh my god!
I knew once Ricochet left, all that. Oh, it's okay. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm happy here. This and that. I'm like, she gonna leave. She gonna leave.
But then they came out and said that she's not even going to AEW. So I'm like, what?
No, apparently some singing shit, or she has some scheduling coming up soon with things that she's doing besides WWE. I don't know if it's acting or singing or videos or whatever that they weren't able to give her the time off. So she's like, well, then that's that.
Right, because I mean, she just did like the Pledge Allegiance or whatever. What did they sing at like sports events? The
pledge? No, not the Pledge Allegiance. The Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah. USA
America song. America
songs. America. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe that's what it is. All these people are probably paying to have her ring announced. Maybe she's going to see an MMA ring. Maybe you're going to see her announcing some boxing matches soon.
I'm not going to hold you. Samantha was the first ring announcer that I think had this much clout. Like, you seen the camera pan to her to get her reaction when a match is done. Like, Samantha was one of those ones. And I think, like, if she needed a little bit of flexibility, they should have gave it to her because I think they losing out on a huge. Like, they just lost McAfee.
Oh, national anthem. Thanks, Hashem. We're just, just blame it on the party pack. That's all,
Right. I was gonna say, like I don't know why. I mean, obviously, McAfee, I guess, got some personal shit going on. That's probably why he left or whatever. But they just lost McAfee. I think he was like.
Just till January.
Oh, he's gonna come back.
Yeah, that was temporary. That was just so he could do College Game Day. He's coming. He gonna be there for Netflix.
Oh, shit.
That was temporary. Right. That wasn't unless things have changed since then. Yeah, that was never a temporary thing. That was just I'm leaving for a couple of months, but I'll be back kind of thing. He's coming back. Okay. McAfee coming back. Although this Joe Tarantino or whatever, I feel like he's doing a good job. He's getting better.
Mikey,
what's up, AKA Pros?
Oh shit, I think that might be my my sister. That might
AKA
be.
Pros?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it's AKA Pros.
All right, AKA Pros. Are you Trav's sister? Yes or no?
No, yeah.
You don't have to say yes if you don't want. You could just be like, nah, I don't know that fool.
Samantha hate was ridiculous. You literally had people say she over the top and show too much emotion. There was hate on Samantha?
Apparently a couple of the wrestlers didn't like the way she would say their name. And some people, Chelsea, the way she says Chelsea's name,
it's in her phone now.
Chelsea loves it.
Right.
But 2024, there's people saying, "Oh, that's derogatory that you're saying it that way for her or whatever." You know how people are, bro. Negativity. You know, we had the age of when sex sells. Now it's the age when negativity sells. All right.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to say some off-wall shit just to get the clicks, and that's it.
I mean, shit. Steels knows definitely. I know definitely. Like ever since we started this podcast, we learned to get tough skins because.
Oh yeah.
Out of nowhere, people would just DM us with the most weirdest, wildest shit.
I wanted to show up at people's houses and let them know who they were talking to.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like I still remember, like in the beginning, like what people didn't know is that all four of us worked together. Mm-hmm. You know, every day we work together in the same building, different departments, but same building. Same building. We work together. So us doing a podcast together, we knew we were literally going home and coming back, and people were literally like, "You shouldn't be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Not safe." I'm like, we literally work together.
Yeah.
You know,
it's funny you say that, Smack, because I tell you what, people online are toxic, and we all know that already.
Yeah, by default.
But we know how she is through the TV. But you know, a lot of people say it's different in person. Mm-hmm. The one thing Trav said to me after me and my wife went to the Raw after Rumble this year.
Oh, yes.
And then one thing Trav said to me afterwards, he's like, man, not only am I, a little jealous that you got to go to Raw afterwards, but the one thing is I didn't get to hear Samantha Irvin. You got lucky. You got to hear Samantha Irvin. I'm telling you, it's different when you're in the building and you can feel it with everyone. And then that's the day after the Rumble, so she's talking to Cody, and Cody told her to say it again, so she announced them twice, and bro, it was such a vibe. Yeah. And I mean, and I don't want to take anything away from Lillian Garcia because she's a GOAT, but I guess this is gonna be, let's do it, the LeBron Jordan conversation where what's it always come down to? Different generations, right?
Right.
Lillian Garcia is the GOAT of her generation.
Right.
I know she hasn't done it in a while, and she probably hasn't been following wrestling as much because to her it was probably just a job. Man, she needs work.
Yeah.
Even my wife was like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "Well, that's Lillian Garcia, and she is a Hall of Fame ring announcer from a long time ago. She was the one. There's only one. That was it. It's not like every brand now has their own ring announcer.
Right.
Back in the day, it was all Lillian Garcia. That's it.
Pretty much. Right.
So,
I feel like they're gonna feel the difference, and
exactly, vegan.
I don't know if maybe I don't know why Samantha left. Maybe there's other reasons, but she put out a nice little like
thank you
everybody in the locker
room. Which that
room.
Sucks because I would think they would give her like her one last night. Like it had to have been something more, like mutually.
They know that she said they knew months in advance that she was copping deuces, and it might have been one of those things like.
But why wouldn't they write her off like as a thank you type thing? Thank you, Samantha. Last day, have a little vignette. No, it was just like. One Monday she's there, the next Monday it's Lillian Garcia, and we're seeing IG posts.
I think the reason why is kind of like the situation, like when I was changing like departments in my personal life, there was a lot of negotiating going on to keep me in a certain spot and not let me move. Steels, you remember, like I got the job in what was it, like October? But I didn't officially start until February. So it was a lot of that dragging. So I'm pretty sure like maybe Samantha being the talent that she is, there might have been like a chance of her still staying. And they were probably, and she's probably just waiting on the last, are they gonna let it rock or not? And they didn't let it rock. So she said, all right, I'm just gonna take my ball and go home.
And that's what I was saying, Smack, is no shade, nothing taken away from Lillian. She'll be fine. She just got to get her feet wet. It's been a long time. But this is a different generation. Back then it was, and your opponent is. Like, she didn't have an energetic voice. She just announced who was fighting, what the match was. She had a good speaking voice, and that was it. You know, here's the champ and the Rock and this, like she was good, but Samantha Irvin gave it that extra oomph. She gave it that extra.
I couldn't believe that voice was coming out of that little person. That was neat.
But then if you see her on the sidelines too, like she was genuinely like
a fan,
like a fan, like she was in it, you know. And I don't know.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't think I've seen Lillian. Maybe my mind. I don't remember her being on the sidelines like rooting on or getting emotional, or I don't care if Samantha was acting or whatever, being too dramatic. I loved it.
Dude, you know how many times I watched Cody pin Roman? And not only to watch him pin Roman, but just to hear Samantha's announcement afterwards, hearing her get all choked up because she couldn't believe it actually happened too. Right. Like there's emotion, man, and that's the type of shit you want to feel. You want to be a part of that,
right?
You know, and you know, we'll see,
man.
So I'm excited, man. I can't wait. But we got a trip coming up before that.
Yeah, of course. I was
next
just talking
week
to my plus one.
Next week, me and Trav will be in the NOLA.
Yeah, so that Thursday, I can still do the podcast. So y'all will see me next Thursday before we head out. But that Friday we'll be on a plane. My first time in New Orleans. I'll be getting a grenade. Is it grenade? Is that what it's called? A hand grenade?
Oh shit! Hold on. We gotta take care of some family.
Huh?
Where was it? I did see it, but we were mid. There you go. You're getting yelled at.
Oh shoot! Mikey just scored. Okay, so yeah, that is my
Hold on.
I don't know who that is. That might be my sister, but I'm throwing shade, Trav. That's you. Didn't congrats your nephew on his goal just now. Just kidding. Oh shoot, I didn't. That's why you got to put your name in there because I'm hearing. I'm like, is that my sister? I don't know who AK Pros is. So yes, that's my sister. Congratulations on I call him Baby Mike because he's a junior. Baby Mike for scoring. He plays soccer. You know,
but is he small?
I mean, he's a kid. He's a middle schooler.
Okay. Well.
But hey, perfect timing. We were just about to talk about New Orleans. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yes, what you were saying, hand grenades. That's
hand grenades.
Okay, if you ask New Orleans or anybody from there, they'll say that like the what is it? You know, like the state flower or the state bird. The state drink is technically the hurricane.
Okay. Right. I'm getting both.
Technically the hurricane. But your boy don't like fruit punch. So I don't fucks with the hurricanes. As I told Trav, I might have said this in because I go to New Orleans damn near every other year.
Right.
When we go to Pat O'Brien's. I have my one hurricane in the memory of my wife's father. My father-in-law who passed away 10 or 11 years ago, maybe 12. It's been a while. His favorite place was Pat O'Brien's by the fountain. If you know, you know, having hurricanes. So I have one in his memory, and that's it. Other than that, hand grenades. To me, that's the state drink.
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah, it's no joke. We're getting hand grenades, beignets. We're having. I hope y'all ready, bro. We're eating. You're gonna come back 10 pounds fatter.
Yes.
We are eating.
I keep forgetting to text you, but I guess I'll just tell you right now. I need you to find like a nice restaurant for a birthday, like a night where good food.
Okay, so there used to be one, but they closed. Man, fucking Emerald's Delmonico in the Garden District. By far the best steak and food experience I've ever had in my life.
Sheesh. And
they closed during COVID and never reopened, unfortunately. So there is a nice restaurant it's called the Crescent City Brew House. So I don't know if you don't want to write that down or you want to write that down or whatever. That way you can kind of look it up. We ate there a couple times. Really good food, nice atmosphere. The last 2 times we went, they were closed for extreme renovations. So they should be open.
We're either looking for like a steakhouse location or seafood or both in the same place.
Well, there's seafood everywhere, bro.
I
mean, you throw a rock in any direction, you're gonna hit a seafood place. And I told you already, Mr. Ed's is the best seafood place over there. when it comes to quality and everything. There's a bunch of places.
So that's on our itinerary, Mr. Edson.
1,000,000%. We'll probably eat there twice at least.
Oh shit! All right, say less.
I mean, there's a couple other spots if you want to branch it out, but that way you can kind of be like, yeah, Mr. Ed's was it. But steak wise, I think I might have to actually look for a steak. I don't think we've ever. The only place was Delmonico's.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to go to like a Chili's or something. I want to go somewhere where the food quality is top tier.
Okay, again, let me tell you this: depending on what route we take going into the city, there's a main strip that goes right down. On the right side of that road, it's called Central Ave. It's normal life. There's Bank of Americas, there's Subways, McDonald's, Pizza Huts. You cross the street, you're in a completely different world. There's no McDonald's, there's no fucking Bank of Americas, there's no Subways, there's no Burger Kings. Everything is authentic, New Orleans, family-owned restaurants.
Right.
Okay, so everywhere you go, it's going to be good.
Hey,
I have not eaten at a bad spot in New Orleans, and I've been there 12 times.
I haven't drank in a long time, so I've been like drinking a little here and there just to try to get my tolerance a little good.
Just heed my warning. I actually talked about this today at work. I've brought plenty of friends there over the years, and I've told all of them, there's a method to having these hand grenades. You can't just go crazy. You can't go crazy on an empty stomach. We will be carrying your ass.
Oh, okay? Shit.
So you need to pace yourself. Have one hand grenade, 2 bottles of water, wait 45 minutes before you even start thinking about your next hand grenade.
I might be a one and doneer. You know,
you might be. Sometimes that's how I am. I get one.
I'm not going overboard.
If I have one, like on a mid to empty stomach, I'm good for like 5 or 6 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Shit, if anything.
But if I'm on a full stomach, I can handle 2. I can handle 2, and I'm good. I'm good. But you don't worry about it. We got y'all. I'll look up some places. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We haven't gone in a little over a year.
Yeah. Have you started packing yet or no?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
We'll be packing Thursday. We'll wash clothes. No, we'll wash clothes this weekend and like, all right, this is gonna be for the trip. This is gonna be for the trip, and start putting like make a pile. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do it jambalaya, po' boys, jambalaya. We got the best po' boy spot sandwiches. It's
I would love to eat an original po' boy because like the only po' boys I've ever had was like from like.
No. Don't even say that. You don't even say the name. It's no. The answer is no. Okay. The answer is no. You're gonna be so like messed up on this trip. You're gonna be like nothing tastes the same. Nothing. I'm telling you, you're gonna come back or to Atlanta or when you come to Florida, and you're gonna go. Oh look, this is a Cajun New Orleans restaurant. Don't go there. It ain't the same. I don't care what anybody says. Everyone swears Tibby's over here in Winter Park or Winter whatever is the shit. Garbage.
And you told
not
me,
good.
That's what you told me. You said don't even try it.
I've eaten there one time, never again. The only place I ever ate at was in Winter Garden called the Big Easy, and they closed down.
Oh shit.
That was the closest to like flavor and profile and tasting and stuff like that.
Yep. So we gotta get the seasonings because last time Bobby went, he got me this seasoning.
Oh, the voodoo seasoning.
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna spend so much time just walking around. There's so much shit to look at, so many stores. Just bring your walking shoes.
Yep.
It's probably gonna be chilly, so make sure you have little jackets, extra shirts.
Yeah, we
stuff like that.
You know, in there.
Yeah, and make sure you bring cash.
Yep. Oh, they like cash better than cards.
Well, a lot of those places are old. Let's just say that. Okay, they're old. Some suspect locations. You don't want to be. Yeah.
I saw somebody up here. Eminem. Oh, that's Nate. Thoughts on Epic Universe? I'm excited for Epic Universe.
I'm looking at tickets when I get off too.
I just was literally having a conversation with her. So if you haven't looked at them, I'll just say it right now for the viewers. For like ballpark here, guys. For people that don't have annual pass, the bare minimum package you can get is a 3-day pass and 1 day at Epic Universe.
Yes, you only get one shot
1 day at
on that 3 day.
For 2 people to go, it is a ballpark around $800+
Uh-huh.
But if you have an annual pass, that means you put down 200 to whatever.
250 for the gold.
down.
I got the gold. 250 right. And then it's $55 a month.
They starting at
$25 a month.
I think the starting price is at $130 on particular days.
Yeah, if you have annual passes, you're allowed to add on what they're calling a 1 day add-on to your annual pass. Right. Where you pick a day, that's the day you go. You get to go to Epic Universe, and that's that.
So what I didn't get to look at, because I follow, I think me and Bobby, I think we might be in the same Facebook group, but I follow like a pass holder, universal pass holder Facebook group. I'm in one of those groups because I did have annual passes years prior, so
I'm in the SeaWorld one. I need to get into a universal.
Okay, well I'll send you this one, but I just in there pretty much saying how much of a long wait it was to try to even get these tickets.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Right, and my next question was going to be, I guess maybe you probably find out, is if you're an annual pass holder, can you buy multiple 1 day tickets for Epic Universe?
I can buy up to 6. I can buy up to 6.
And then what happens after 6? You have to wait a year?
6 per pass. So I can buy 6 on my pass, and I can buy 6 on Cat's pass.
And then what happens after the 6 days? You gotta wait for the next year.
I would assume. I didn't read that far, but I think it says we're not allowed to buy more tickets until after that day is used. Oh, yeah. So I think after that, I can then go and buy more.
Another 6. Okay.
I gotta double check because all I looked at was how many I could buy.
Right.
There is another stipulation underneath that, so I'd have to double check. But I know in one sitting, I can buy 6 tickets.
Yeah, because I already know in my mind, if plans go to plans, we'll speak later on it. But annual passes.
May is my birthday month.
Annual passes, April, May. Hey, man.
April is your birthday month.
You're right. And May right there.
May is my birthday month. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Right. So,
but yes, I plan on going.
Yeah, Epic Universe, definitely. This is like the first theme park that I ever followed being built. Like I follow a bunch of YouTubers that like go over there and take pictures and got drones going over it. And they talk about it. So this is like the first theme park I ever saw get built and being open as an adult. So it kind of feels like when I bought a PS4, like being an adult on my own, buying a system. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is another adult thing, I guess. But speaking of gaming, a big boy is coming tomorrow. Our annual big boy, Steel's toxic relationship. Call of Duty. Oh damn, he got ghosts right there.
Yeah, he holds my phone or my controller. So when I'm streaming, I put my phone in his hands, and then I can read the comments easier.
So how do you feel about this Call of Duty? Do you feel more the same, or do you feel going to be raising the bar this time? What are you looking forward to?
All right, first off, I've gotten to a point in my life where I just stopped saying. Every year we always say, "This is the year. This is the year. This is the year. Call of Duty. This is the year. This is the one. Modern Warfare 2." Now, granted, I vouched and went in 1,000,000% for Modern Warfare 2. Solely based on the success of 2019, and somehow they dropped the bag. How the hell did they drop the bag? Like they had it there. Just work off of that, and then they gave us nothing that we wanted, and then they rushed out a third Modern Warfare just to give us everything that should have been in 2.
Right.
So it's like I don't know. This is actually the first Call of Duty where at least mentally I'm telling myself I'm more excited for zombies than the multiplayer.
Wow. I'm excited for zombies, but I just watched a YouTube video, like the 15 things to know about Call of Duty. And what I didn't remember was that last year's Call of Duty had a bunch of which I remember now, obviously, but the video was a bunch of remakes of maps.
Oh yeah,
remaster of maps.
Yes.
And what gets me geeked about this one is that these are going to be actually new maps.
Well, they can't. Well, okay. So again, elaborating on what I said with Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, they tried to do that, give us new maps, but they wanted Modern Warfare 2. So when they dropped 3, they just gave us all the old shit that we wanted in 2 with the new shit.
Right.
So that people complain, oh, this is just a remake. Even though it technically was, but it wasn't, because they changed a lot of shit mechanically.
Right.
But it was all old maps, all old guns. They just repurposed them, called them different names, but we knew what it was. We knew we were shooting a Galil. We knew we were shooting the AK. We knew we were shooting the, the Barrett. Like, come on, man. I don't know.
I mean, when it comes to Call of Duty, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if it's not broken, they're not going to fix it.
No. Skill-based matchmaking's been the problem since early Black Ops games.
No.
They're not going to change
it. And the footsteps, there is issues.
That's one thing I complained about. It was really hard to hear footsteps in this game. And I got top-of-the-line headset. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I have never had this trouble hearing footsteps in a game in my life. Every Call of Duty, I can hear y'all coming down the hallway in the other building. Okay? In this one, I didn't hear y'all till after y'all passed me, turned around, and freaking did a flip kip Indy 300
and I heard that
dome shot.
And I heard that was by design. I heard people actually don't like the whole, I got to sneak around so people don't hear me, or have certain perks so people don't hear me. So they're kind of catering to
the perks.
Right. So now they're trying to cater to those people. So they want you to be able to do backflips and run around and do the Ogni shit without, being heard, I guess.
That's so dumb. The second they started catering to the casual first-person shooter, was the second Call of Duty died.
Oh, damn. He said it died.
Not died, but like it died.
It's all bad.
Because obviously it's not dead, but killed it, hurt it, whatever you want to say. I'm on Black Ops 6 right now. I did the New Zealand glitch.
You can't say you did a glitch, bro. You got to say you took a trip.
Took a trick. Yeah, not a glitch. Trick. Yeah, Darren's been playing it since I came home from work today at 3:00 because he did the New Zealand thing too.
I thought about doing it because you could do it on PlayStation as well, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle. I'm like,
I was like, I could wait a few hours.
I'll just play tomorrow, and you're off tomorrow, right? So
yeah, I'm streaming the campaign tomorrow, and then once everyone gets on, I don't know if I'm gonna stream. If I'm gonna stream multiplayer, if y'all want to see multiplayer, then we're gonna have to talk in Discord. We're gonna have to open up the Discord and talk through there, not through the chat on the PlayStation. Because the way I got my shit set up through the Elgato, I got to change a setting in my PlayStation, and it makes everybody in the chat sounds like a freaking robot. It's crazy.
Discord is the way to go. Discord.
All right. So if we're playing multiplayer and I'm streaming, which I plan on, I would like to, then we could probably stream at the same time.
Well, I don't. Well, obviously I work tomorrow. So when you stream,
no, this won't be till later in the day.
Okay.
Like I said, once everyone gets on and shit.
Yeah,
because
I plan on playing late night.
Bullshit Fridays is back, baby. Huh?
I think he means like your streams. You normally stream on Fridays.
Yeah, but I've been doing that for a while now. Actually, last few Fridays I did Metaphor.
Well, you got to be on Steels be Gaming. So if you guys have been missing Steels Friday streams, they're on Steels be Gaming. So make sure y'all tap into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where he's streaming. I'll probably just be there just to support the stream.
I know everyone will be on around his normal 1:00 time. I gotta take care of one big errand in the morning.
Yeah.
But I should be back by, I'm hoping 11:30 the latest. Yeah. And then I'm just getting straight on. I'm going to probably just boot up the campaign.
We have some tentative dinner plans tomorrow. So it depends on if that's still happening or not.
Tentative? Tentative means?
It means it might be happening. It might not. I don't know. things
Chinese
happen.
food, babe. Chinese food, pizza.
What it means
On the
is
DoorDash. That's what tentative means.
something that happened today that could affect other people catering to us. So we're just trying to swing with what they want to do.
It's Call of Duty Day.
I'll be on Call of Duty regardless. Doesn't
Listen,
matter before or after.
I already told the wife. She knows. Last weekend we were out. I'm like, listen, babe, I know we got this running around to do. It's double XP day.
Oh shit!
Well, no, this was for 2K. Didn't even need to say the game. All I said was double XP, and she was like, "Okay, let's knock this out. I don't want to ruin your double XP day." We knocked it out. It took a lot longer than expected, but we, whatever. Not because of us, just the stores and all that other shit. But
and speaking of stores, thanks for that, Steels. I just saw, I threw it in Discord that GameStop is doing midnight releases for Call of Duty.
Yeah, man.
Releases back?
Bro, these kids and people nowadays just don't know how epic GameStop release nights were, man. I mean, back in the day, and I could say that I'm 42. I've been here for a little bit. The GameStop I went to was right here by the house, Redbug Tuscaloosa area, Winter Park, and so there's a little money area, a little rich
Porsches and Bentleys.
My wife's parents live over here. Bro, they used to have tournaments. They had the Red Bull crew come out, and they were handing out free Red Bulls. They were giving out T-shirts.
Yep.
I mean, the line was around the building. Everyone would show up and bullshit and talk. Oh, what's this? What's your favorite map? What's your favorite Call of Duty? What's your gamer tag? Let's get on together. This and that, bro. It was amazing to go there. Yeah. But then, just like everything else, same with Black Friday. Black Friday used to have its like aura.
Yeah.
Now it's like you can start buying Black Friday shit online 2 weeks before, and you never even need to look at a parking lot. They just completely took away what Black Friday was.
A next horror movie for you and your wife to watch: Thanksgiving on Netflix.
Thanksgiving? It's just called Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. And then thank me later.
Okay. So, I don't know how well this is going to roll out. I'm pretty sure GameStop is just trying it to see what it's like.
Yeah.
My old ass will not be doing it because I don't even remember the last time I was up till. Well, I lied. Last week we played 2K till 1:30 in the morning. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it happened. Do you have? I know you probably have a bunch, but like, what's one of your most memorable?
It has to be
midnight release story.
It has to be Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. I will never forget just the way. Because, I've been to the Halo's releases. I've been to the Call of Duty releases. And, those are like, at that time, back in the day, those were like, they weren't as big. Like, Call of Duty was a big game. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't like everybody was playing Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, like people that I didn't know owned game systems, came out for the Grand Theft Auto midnight release. I saw people in that parking lot. I'm like, you're here for Grand Theft Auto? Like, really? Like,
I wonder what he meant by this. I took a trip. The food ass.
The food is ass
no, because this was after while we were talking about GameStop.
Yeah. Remember we told him. Remember he said that he did the glitch, and we said no. You took a trip to New Zealand.
Oh.
He's saying the food is ass in New Zealand.
Oh, he's never mind. He piggybacked off. Yeah, okay. I got it. How did that go again?
So Rel, I'm guessing you must be young because I'm guessing you couldn't go to midnight releases. And and the funny thing about a midnight release, I remember like, cover your ears. Really? I remember have to like asking permission to go. Damn. Like hey, I'm gonna go to this thing at midnight. You know, is that cool? And have to explain like we're gonna
There's
be in
gonna
line.
be like 400 like nerdy white boys and gaming
We're,
nerds and
we're gonna be waiting out there until 12, and then they're gonna
there's
let us
no
go in
females.
there.
There's gonna be no females.
Right. They're gonna let us give us the receipt, and they're gonna give us our package, and then we're gonna say adios, everybody, and then we
Yeah.
out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that's like, bro. I never have to ask for permission.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Like those little like novelties. I remember when LA Noir came out, I was just in the mall and I walked in the GameStop and they were like, yeah, this new Rockstar game's coming out tonight at LA Noir. And I'm like, Rockstar? I look at a couple pictures on the little stand they had. I'm like, shit, look like Grand Theft Auto to me. Pre-ordered that day, came to midnight release that night. Like,
damn.
Because at that time, GameStop used to do midnight releases for like damn near all their major releases. If it was Assassin's Creed, they had a midnight release. If it was like
Madden. Well, the GameStop I used to go to, every time they had a Madden release, they'd have a Madden tournament.
Right.
You know? So my greatest story, I mean, obviously there was a bunch, but it was over here at the Waterford Lakes where I used to live. GameStop, bro, it was literally line A. Like if you're looking at the building, at the door, line A went to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 went all the way down to the end and around the building. And then line B started to the right side to the other direction, wrapped around the building. That line didn't get to go until the left side finished.
Oh my God.
Okay. And it was around the time, I want to say it was Modern Warfare 2?
Damn. It was Modern Warfare 2.
Was it? No, 3.
360 time, right?
Either 2 or 3. When they came out with the care package, was the collector's edition.
That might be 3. Chat.
Okay, when they came with the drone, they had the drone.
That sounds like 3 to me.
C4 thing.
Yeah.
And in the care package, they actually came with a drone.
Yeah.
I bought that bit. Big old orange care package. I got the collector's edition. And I'm sitting in line with bullshit like always. I think I was like 25th in line. Because by then they started doing you could show up at any time during the day and get your number and then come back before we open and then we're going to put you in a numerical line. So I would show up like right after work, noon, 1 o'clock, 2, whatever it was, walk in and I'd get my number, you know. Before, you had to get there 2 hours before to get in line. And you're halfway down the building. So I'm just standing there in line, just waiting with bullshit and chicken. Same thing like Trav said. They gave you your receipt. You finalized your shit. You got in line. They actually let us start to get our game 20 minutes before released. But then they held us, like we walked through the store and then out the back of the store. And we were in the back of the store. And they held us there till midnight. Then we got to go to our cars. But there were so many people that the lines were still there. So I'm walking back to my car with this care package, and all I hear is, "Oh my God, there it is! Oh my God,
it's real!
He got the care package! Look at that thing!" Oh, and I'm just all like, "Yeah, I got my care package. I got my care package." You know, I was walking around like my shit this thing, and I mean, there was a lot of rumors of people, you know, posting up to like steal and jump people.
That was definitely
this shit. So I was strapped. I was strapped at my GameStop, standing there in line. You gonna take this care package? You gonna take something else with you?
Right. It's something behind it.
You know, simple as that. But I miss those days.
Yeah, because I just opened up the link, and it just seemed like it didn't like I would think it would say, "Oh, there's gonna be tournaments. There's gonna be this." It was just like, hey, we're doing it at these locations. And I'm like, unfortunately, it's digital is over everything at this point. Everybody wants a pre-download. So like that's the issue. People go pick up the shit at midnight, and then they go home and they gotta wait. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
Wait.
Yeah.
What GameStop needs to do is they need to just don't even call it midnight releases. Just call it game launch day events. And they need to just have, like you said, Steels, just on Call of Duty release day, we changing the store and tournament.
Uh-huh.
People get to play the game early, tournament
Yep.
style. And
Yep.
any other games that come out. You know what I'm saying? Just get the community, because guess what? If you get the community back in GameStop, guess what? People are going to want to come back to GameStop. I'm not going to hold you. I don't know, Steels, if you feel the same way. Every time I drive past the GameStop, I feel the nudge to go inside of GameStop.
I still go into GameStops every once in a blue moon. It just depends on the situation.
Right. Because I missed when I was younger, when I was in high school, when I was fresh out of high school, if I was in a mall, if I just passed the shopping centers with a GameStop, I would just go in there and see what was on sale.
When
what
we
could
were
I
in there,
up?
the wife wants to go to all her foofy shops or her little girly foofy shops. I was in GameStop the
GameStop
whole time. Just looking around. You just never know, but
EB Games, y'all remember?
Which honestly, I actually need to go back to GameStop because there's a couple of controllers I need to flip.
You can't be saying that live on the.
What? All I said was flip. Like, I don't know. So, in more gaming rant news, I said that because this is off the Gaming Rant website.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Before we went live, I was just looking around to see if there's anything to talk about, and this one kind of struck us. I don't know. I mean, I would think this is real, but apparently, Ubisoft is in such a great place right now. Ubisoft has so many people loving them. They're doing all the right moves. They're making all the right, suggestions and decisions, and just they can't do any wrong.
Right.
So why not remake games for the Switch?
Oh, Jesus.
Rumor has it, old school Ubisoft games could be coming to the Switch in 2025. Apparently, Ubisoft plans to remaster Splinter Cells, Blacklist, Rayman 3 for the Switch in 2025. They are rumored to be working with third-party publishers. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Nintendo is rumored to be working with third-party publishers like Ubisoft to bring more remastered games to the Switch next year. So what does that tell you? There's more than just Ubisoft. They're not the only ones.
Right.
Could. And I'm only going to do this just because. Could we see Kratos on Nintendo before it was even ever thought of to be on Xbox?
I think if you see God of War, what was the one that was on PSP? Fuck, what was the name of it?
Chains of Olympus and
I think it's Chains of Olympus.
Chains of Olympus is one.
Talking on that boat. If I see that fucking
on the boat, was that no, that's
2?
the first one. Boat where you fight the Hydras. That's the first one. That's the first one.
If you see that shit on the Switch, just know your Switch is gonna melt in your hands. There's no fucking way.
Let's talk about how Insomniac canceled the Spider-Man DLC when they announced Spider-Man 2 is coming to PC.
Oh shit, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'm very let down by that news. And I'm honestly, maybe I'm just a Sony pony. Maybe I'm just a fanboy deep down inside, but I feel like maybe they're just lying to us. That they canceled the DLC and then they're gonna be like, surprise, here's your Venom DLC that we're supposed to be making. Because that's what people wanted. People wanted a Venom DLC.
That's right. Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. That was the PSP games.
Yeah, I'm a little let down by that. I don't know why they would prioritize Spider-Man 2 coming to PC and not give us some DLC, especially with the PS5 Pro. A good DLC will bring people back to old titles. Like when Ghost of Tsushima dropped on the PS5, what did they do? They dropped DLC with it to make people go back to Ghost of Tsushima. There's a whole nother island, whole nother missions. so for the PS5 Pro to be around the corner, I just would feel like there would be something fresh coming to the system that we would be like to justify the PS5 Pro. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I've been seeing a lot of people in Twitter world. You know, in Twitter world's not real. Twitter world's not real. They're literally posting their cancellations of the PS5 Pro. They're canceling their pre-orders because, Alan Wake is only going to run 30 frames per second, or, just whatever negativity that they can reach for to justify them canceling the pre-order. What I believe is they're canceling the pre-orders because they're like, shit, I don't have the $700 to spend right now. I'm just going to cancel my pre-order. That's what I believe,
Well, this is interesting because I read further on that Ubisoft Nintendo thing. And you know how we talked about Assassin's Creed getting delayed?
Yeah.
And people were up in arms about why.
Yeah.
This is part of it.
Oh.
So Ubisoft has been going through a rough patch lately. No shit.
Yeah.
Star Wars Outlaw sales fell short of expectation, leading to a drop in stocks, triggering an in-depth review of the publisher's internal operations, which we all saw that played out.
Yep.
This reassessment caused the company to delay releases Assassin's Creed Shadows, initially set for November 15th, to now February 14th. Ubisoft has admitted that the free-to-play shooter X Defiant didn't meet expectation, but denies rumors of a shutdown due to struggles. They stated considering going private with Tencent's backing. Do you think this whole remake to Nintendo thing is just a claw to stay above water? You feel like they're drowning?
You know what? You might be 100% right, because this reminds me of like Ubisoft today reminds me of Midway in the past. Midway was just throwing shit out.
They were up top. They were on top. They couldn't do no wrong. And then all of a sudden it was like
Midway and THQ, both of them. And they just
what's up, killer?
Shit just went left. They put out I forgot what was the nail in the coffin for Midway. Maybe I gotta do my research again.
I don't remember.
But like, if they're delaying Assassin's Creed, that means they need Assassin's Creed to perform well to keep the lights on. And they're gonna need these remakes to keep the water going. And they're gonna need, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need a saving grace, because these games ain't cheap to make. That pirate game, they put so much
Skull and
Bones, and no one is talking about that game, and no one's playing that game.
Hey, I played it for a little bit. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was, but it wasn't good. And they supported it for a while pretty heavy. They made a lot of changes. They made a lot of updates.
Right.
It just didn't hold long enough, man. Like, I mean, I grinded that shit for like a month and a half, 2 months, and then I haven't touched it since. Let's see. I love vegan, bro.
What do you say?
Vegan is like my what's that called? Like like when you have a spirit animal, like we're in the same wavelength, bro. Like right. He's a Stan right there. He's a Sony pony right next to me, bro. Like everything is PlayStation first. PlayStation. I know. Can we talk about how PS5 Pro got these PC peasants realizing they're peasants who are getting robbed and finessed? And it's funny he said that, because did you see what Lexx said in the chat today?
I saw a little bit, but I haven't gone back into it. Go back and say, what did the stat man say?
And that's another thing, bringing up Lexx. You know, this has been a real nostalgic week for me. Lexx has come back in the chat like pretty heavy, right?
Shout out to Lexx.
I've been watching a lot of our old videos back in the day.
You made me go back to them. I'm like, holy shit.
In the last 2 or 3 days, I've probably watched about 7 of our old videos. Yeah. Back when we were at RGB, back when we were on my kitchen table, back when we were at that one store above the other stores, when we finessed the guy to let us use his side room and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I even watched the freaking DBZ tournament today again for like the 3rd time. And it's just, seeing Biggs and just the whole crew, man, it was.
Good
Hold
time.
on. Good. You talk about.
Okay, while you're looking for it,
Yeah.
I was gonna respond to I think this Rashi delaying it. Worst year for release. Ghost GTA. They're cooked. Honestly, Rashi, this is what I'm gonna say. We're getting close to December. I'm a firm believer in the dark web that we're gonna be getting GTA trailer in December. I think they're gonna let us get a GTA trailer before the ball drops. Once that happens, the hype train is going to be in motion, right? Because pre-orders are probably going to open up later than that, and I feel like I don't know if people remember this, but Driver 3 dropped the same year as Grand Theft Auto 4, if I'm not mistaken, or close. They were literally close, and I feel like
Oh, here we
because
go.
of the hype of Grand Theft Auto, Driver 3 was a success sale wise. So I feel like people know Ghost is coming. And if they know that, oh, I could buy this Assassin's Creed that kind of looks like a Ghost of Tsushima game, a samurai game, I'm going to buy it just to scratch that scratch until the real deal drops. Like, I'm going to eat this McRib before I go to the Rib Shack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. All right, so I found the transcripts.
All right, go ahead.
So you know how that man Lexx, he knows his stats, he knows his research, he knows his hardware. Okay. Yes. So he says, man, Sony is underselling the PS5 Pro. Underselling the PS5 Pro. It's not even about Pro enhanced games, but the future of PSSR and what it will bring to first-party games. Mark should have co-revealed the Pro with Digital Foundry.
Yes, I agree.
Then I said, oh, but what about all the people saying it's too much and it's cheaper to build a PC? And he says, I mean, there is a long-term argument for that, but the fact is that there's even an argument now speaks volume. Like I said during the reveal, it's a game enthusiast machine. It's not necessary at all, and you have to pay to play. And I said, exactly in the words of Biggs, I just wanted another Biggs reference, bro. He's been coming up a lot this week, man. I said it in the words of Biggs. In the words of Biggs, I just want it because it's the new thing. I think Biggs said that. Maybe it was actually you. And then they went into some other stuff. Right. But I mean, that just cool because that's been one of the things is that people are like, oh, I could just build a PC. Like, no, you can't. But this is probably gonna I would think outperform some lower end PCs.
Yes, and not only that, that PSSR feature alone, it's hard to showcase on YouTube. It's hard to showcase. Like, wow, you stream your games, but you have it hooked up to a capture card, and then it's getting compressed a little bit when it's going onto YouTube. So if you ever go back and watch your actual footage of you playing on YouTube, it's not as crispy as what you're actually, what I'm saying, witnessing. And that's what's going to be the same thing with the PS5 Pro. Not every game is going to take advantage of the PS5 Pro. I understand that. And I think that's why people are like crying because it's up to the developers. Red Dead Redemption is a PS4 game. It's being on PS5, and Rockstar still won't patch it so it could be 60 frames per second. I don't know why, but it's just the developer's choice. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this, that PSSR feature being able to enhance games that kind of don't got to be really patched, and it's going to be able to heighten up those details and everything, bro, we're going to be eating, man. We're going to be eating.
We went through this with the PS5. A lot of people were saying it's not needed. I can still play my PS4 games. And for how many years did us, well, I'm not going to say us because I'm not putting me in that category because I never complained about this because I was always the one that was on the left side of this this statement I'm about to make. Okay. But everyone else was always saying, oh, I'm basically playing a PS4 game. They're designing these games on a PS4. This isn't really a PS5 game. They had that to complain about. Now here we are again going into the next tier
right
of the PS5 generation, and what it. Oh, it's fucking $700. I could just build a PC. I don't know. This is not needed. Just people just don't know how to just shut the fuck up. Buy it if you want it. Don't buy it.
Right.
If you got a base and you don't want to spend the money, don't complain about it. Just keep your base. Keep playing.
Right.
Shut up.
Honestly, I wasn't really like gun ho to get a PS5 Pro until like I saw like I said, like a system seller, like something new, because they're showing us Hogwarts, they're showing us Gran Turismo, they're showing us Spider-Man, and I played all those games. I beat all those games.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this PS5 Pro, and there's not really anything. And I even looked for the Call of Duty to see if Call of Duty was going to get any enhancements. And I'm just like, okay, so there's nothing really new coming out right now. But I'm like, shit, I could get this PS5 Pro now. I could actually gift my old PS5, you know what I'm saying, to one of my close friends, original PSNBSer, Random Chaos, exactly. AJ. And then I could have my old friends back in the gaming life with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he got 2 kids, he got a wife. So every time it's like, oh, do I want to get a PS5? He's thinking, but I could get this for my daughters. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like this PS5 is just like now seeing like what Digital Foundry's got. I'm like, bro, I'm about to get this. Bro, this is about to be.
He doesn't have his 4 no more?
He has a 4, but like we can't play GTA 5 because I've transferred to the PS5 version.
Because you got the 5 version.
The PS4 version.
That's right. And nowadays we're so far in that majority of this shit is PS5 versions. Ain't nobody downloading PS4 versions anymore.
Fact. And I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I love you, AJ, but I'm not doing that.
No, we're too deep in now to be going back to PS4.
Right. And like I said,
we're closer to the 6 than we are the 4.
And, honestly, Lexx has always been the stat man. He's always been the guy that knows this hardware stuff. Rashi as well. And once Lexx came in the chat and kind of doubled down on the PS5 Pro being
even Nolik, who builds PCs on the side for a living. Basically, he has the second business building PCs. He was like, I'm impressed with what they have in this. And you seeing over there at Xbox, they're not even trying. They're not even trying. No. They don't have a Pro. Remember how they had the Scorpion for the Xbox One and they had the Xbox 360 Elite? They're not even trying. They're just going down the Netflix streaming service world. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I've said since day one. I'm like, bro, every time everybody was like, oh yes, day one whatever on the Game Pass. I'm like, they're losing this console war. Like, okay, that's cool, I get it. I'm not saying anything against the Game Pass. But we're talking console wars here. Console versus console. Not subscription, not Netflix.
Right.
We don't want to.
And I tell people,
and that's where they're going. They want nothing. They done. Exactly. What's an Xbox? I mean, you can get Game Pass on as soon as isn't it like a part of a default smart TV app now?
Yep. You on a Samsung or LG, whatever.
You can play Halo sitting on your thing with a TV remote.
Right. It's wild. You
don't even need an Xbox.
Right. And that business model, I don't know how they're making money. I just don't know how they're making
money. On your Amazon Fire Stick. Like, it's crazy.
That's why I was always the firm believer that I did not want PlayStation's main projects, first party games to ever go to some kind of streaming platform off top. I do not like that business model. The devs are spending time and efforts and labor, and they need to get paid for these times and labors for this art. And when you're just pumping this shit out on a streaming platform, you're gonna run into pretty much what's Game Pass. Game Pass is gonna be the Tubi of gaming. That's what Game Pass is gonna be. Tubi.
I got it. PlayStation is the WWE consoles. Xbox is AEW.
You're right.
Just overpay for everything to just give content, but they don't have nothing to really give.
Right.
It's sloppy, and it's just not. It is what it is. It's AEW, man. I saw a meme the other day. Ricochet said before he went to AEW, turning back to wrestling now, He's like, I'd rather stay where I'm at the level where I'm at, performing for packed crowds, than to go somewhere just to get to perform in front of a couple thousand people. That was a lie because he took the bag, right? Mm-hmm. And they showed a picture of him the other day where he's facing the camera, and obviously, we're facing the other direction so we can see people in the background. But someone posted a picture of him talking to the camera. Not one single person on that side of the arena.
Yeah,
he was talking to a black wall.
Smoke and mirrors. AEW, once Cody left, it's like, honestly, when it comes to AEW, once Cody left, it's like they lost their soul over there.
Bro, TNA is fitting I think TNA is going to overtake AEW.
Mark my words. I double down on that. I
hope I see Heather Reckless. If you know, you know. I've been following this. Hold on. You were talking about, indie wrestling. Yeah. This chick, I found her on Instagram. Well, like, she just came across my feed because I was watching a lot of wrestling shit. She was in a lot of those independent indie, gymnasiums and like let's just put a ring in any building kind of thing, wrestling thing. She is now on TNA Impact. And I'm hoping I see on WWE. Even if it's just like what Hendry's doing, just a little quick cameo.
Do you know where TNA, like, when does it play on TV? Like, what channels or anything like that?
Well, it would have to be something with the Turner broadcast, something with them. I think it's TNT. TNT, if I'm not mistaken.
No. TNT is AEW. That's Turner.
Okay.
AEW is that. TNA's been working with WWE recently, NXT recently, so I would say they're more...
No, AEW is not Turner.
AEW is Turner, bro.
No, AEW is Khan. Is the other Khan.
Yeah, but
Turner is Impact. Is TNA.
But AEW is on TNT, like the channel TNT.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant that was his program.
I'm just saying they're on those channels already.
Okay. How do y'all feel about, I guess, the lack of black wrestlers getting represented in WWE because people have been drilling Triple H about it?
Huh?
I actually did see someone was on Spike. Okay. Someone did ask Triple H about this in one of his conference things after PLE conference things or something about him. I
didn't watch the last one, so.
And he just said, "Listen, I don't see race, I don't see color, I don't see nationalities. I see storylines, and I see who's getting put over. Yeah. I see the talent, and I see what can make the next story push. Yeah. That's what he sees." It has nothing to do with the color of your skin or who your father or married to or any of that kind of stuff.
Like I said, I think when it comes to wrestling, everybody gets their turn. I was there when Kingston got the belt. I was there when Bobby Lashley got the belt. I was there, I was there.
I mean, how many times have New Day been champs?
That's what I'm saying. New Day.
14 times.
Bianca Belair. What's the other girl that left that's on AEW now? Monet.
Sasha Banks.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets their turn.
The Street Profits have been champions numerous times.
Everybody gets their
turn. It's you just have your turn. It's just how long was the Usos champions?
Forever.
I mean, come on, man. You can't.
Everybody gets their turn.
You can't just say black wrestlers. It's just got to be it's got to be all in one. And like you said, it's just. Everyone has their chance, and right now, unfortunately, I guess it seems like there's not that many.
But there's no story right now for them, for anybody.
The way the stories is going, the Usos are going back to whatever. I was hoping that they would have the Street Profits win the damn tag team belts. I'm like, I feel like they need to put them on them one more time. It looks like they're about to give it to the damn War Raiders.
Honestly, to be honest about the Street Profits. I'm ready for Montez Ford to go
solo.
That's what I would like.
But he doesn't want to go because he knows, and he has said this, he knows that Dawkins needs him.
Right.
Same thing with Ciampa. Same with Tommaso Ciampa. He knows that Gargano needs him.
Okay, let's say this. All right, let's put it like this: if me and Steels was in a tag team, and Steels was the one that had the potential to go to the moon, I'm not going to be in Steels' way to be the biggest thing in the world. I'm gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not on the show no more, if I gotta go to AEW, whatever. If Montez Ford got the it factor, let him rock. You could do the same things to get on his level. To be honest, I feel like he's lazy or something. Like I feel like he doesn't want it as much as Montez wants it.
Yeah,
could be wrong. I don't know what the behind the scenes are.
I get what you're saying.
He's not jumping far off the thing, doing the big splashes. He's not. You know what I'm saying? Montez Ford is not eating vegetables.
He has charisma through the roof.
Right.
Like by now, he should have been at least IC champ. Has he been IC champ?
Right.
Has he won any kind of solo accolade?
Guess who's going to surpass him? Guess who's going to surpass Montez Ford? Trick. Trick is going to come and do what Montez Ford should have done. Yeah. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Smack. You know, I guess people want them to be in the big matches and give them stories for people to actually care. I still feel like it shouldn't be a color thing. Like it's who's selling now. I mean, look what happened with what's his name? Yeah, fucking.
Oh yeah, we thought he was gonna be big.
Why can't I think of his name? Oh my god! No, he's a U.S. champ right now.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying, he hit so hard, so fast that they had to figure out how to capitalize on it as medium or little or big as possible. And now he's a U.S. champ. It is what it is. I mean,
and you know what? And I don't know, Stills, if you ever seen this, but I watched a documentary on the WWE Network when it was a thing, and they kind of like spilled their secret sauce when it comes to WWE. And I'm thinking they're not following this trend no more, but they said that they used to plan. Like, if we're in 2024, they already planned out 2025 already. They already written who's going to be the champion and when they're going to be the champion in 2025. And they already tapped
that far apart, that far ahead.
Right, and they've already tapped the person on their shoulder like, you're going to be the one, so get ready for it. You're going to win Royal Rumble, and you're going to go XYZ, so get ready for it. No,
from what I'm hearing now, through podcasts and like little, you know how social media is, these little backseat clips and stuff like that. Plus another good one, Maven. Maven has a really good.
Maven is doing a podcast.
Maven has a podcast where he talks about his days.
From WCW?
No, Maven.
Oh yes, Maven. I'm sorry, from
the WWE. One that won
I follow him. Yes.
Yeah. So his podcast. You talking about that's Raven. That's Raven. But
yeah, every Friday.
He was saying he showed down like how it's going. They don't get the script for Royal Rumble till the like 2 or 3 days before.
Yeah. You come in.
They don't even know what's going on, and then all you see is, okay, I'm going in here. I'm in there for only 11 minutes. This is my spot here. Otherwise, I'm just hanging underneath the rope. Okay, I'm gonna do something over here, and then I'm gonna eliminate it. Boom. That's all you need to know.
Right.
And then you follow those guidelines, and you keep it pushing.
Well, the reason why I said that is because, like I said, they might have changed it now, but I'm not talking about the particulars like Maven being in. I'm talking about the guys that, for example, Triple H. You know the curtain call, right? When they all came in the ring and hugged each other before Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
They all got.
Everybody and their mom knows that Triple H was supposed to win King of the Ring that year.
Yeah.
And they punished him.
And they punished him and gave Stone Cold the win because of that.
Now, obviously, foresight, that worked out best for the both of them.
Yeah.
Right? But at that time, can you imagine being already told you're going to win King of the Ring, whenever that might be, ahead of time, you're going to be the one, and then them tapping your shoulder and said, you're not the one now.
Yeah.
We're going to go with this guy. We're pivoting with this guy.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm
pretty sure things have changed.
If they're still doing that,
and that's where we got that from, Smack, was the Vince doc. That doc was insane. You watched the whole thing?
Of course.
That shit was insane.
Yeah, but if you watched Monday Night Wars doc, that's on.
Yeah, I watched that too. You saw a lot of it.
You saw most of the Vince doc was in that. So it's kind of like this, like they just went. It was more Vince sitting and saying his piece on Monday Night Wars, pretty much.
Let's highlight our fellow WrestleManian. I feel like there's a lot of AEW people online that want to paint Triple H in a bad way. Like WWE is much better off without him. 100%. This falls exactly under what we're talking about with negativity. Yeah. There's an actual page on Facebook or Instagram, and I don't know why, because I don't follow it. I don't watch any AEW clips, but it always comes up. And the way I can perfectly describe this, it's like our Discord. We have a beloved member in our Discord named RuneScape.
Shout out to Rune, baby.
Who is an Xbox stan, okay? And he has put it among himself. He supported us from get-go, even when it was paywall. He supported us, so, give him his props. Me and him, we have our little love-hate relationship because of that. I'm Team Blue, he's Team Green. It is what it is, We have played games together, though, so, it's not like that. But, it's, when it's time to box, it's time to box.
Right.
It seems like it is his personal mission daily to let us PlayStation Podcast Discord know when PlayStation fucks up and Xbox does good. And that's literally what this AEW page is. Right. Every single thing there's 10 empty seats on this side of the stadium. They can't say they were sold out. It's like, really? Really? That's what you're going to do? Just because they didn't sell out 100 seats, you're going to be like, oh, see, they're lying. They're lying. Yo.
Oh, my God.
But have you seen the botches? That's what I like to watch. Where they go, AEW is where the best wrestlers wrestle. And then they completely botch the entire match or move or flip and don't even flip over all the way. And that shit is hilarious.
Right.
Yeah. Ricochet's first match, he went to do some sort of like leg head stomp thing. Completely missed the guy. The guy realized he missed and still fell backwards and sold it.
Oh my God. Like I said, bro, AEW, you guys had your shine, but something needs to happen over there.
Like I just said, AEW is Xbox. They had their shine just like the Xbox 360. That was their moment. That was their moment. It came and it went.
I don't know what else to say after that, bro.
Yo!
Oh my God.
That is freaking crazy.
Mid-card title for the thing is he needs to introduce a mid-card title for the
league. Let's talk about this real quick. We're going kind of long here, but I don't know about you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
We're good. Well, I'm just chilling, bro. Let's talk about this. That hideous.
Oh shit.
Ugly. Nobody asked for Crown Jewel Championship.
Oh, that's ass.
Who asked for that?
And who's gonna get that shit anyways?
Listen, when they had that whole segment and you saw the table and you saw the blanket over it, the title's coming. They're finally doing it. Women's mid-card title. They're going to do it. They got to do it. There's got to be a women's Intercontinental Championship. You don't even have to call it Intercontinental Championship. Right. Call it something else. But there's got to be a mid-card on both sides.
Right.
There's so many of these women that are actually good. There's women I really like to watch. There's women that bore me. But there's women that I feel like deserve to hold something. And
get your shine on.
When I saw that, me and my wife were watching, I go, oh shit, they're going to do it. Here it comes. Finally. Mid-card titles. And then he starts talking about Crown Jewel. I'm like, who cares? What do you mean Crown Jewel? Okay, so this happened at Crown Jewel? Okay, cool. And then he takes the thing off and I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Oh my God.
What? It looked like the Ted DiBiase $1 million belt and the Money in the Bank briefcase had a baby.
Oh my God. You are 100% right.
Oh, and then he starts going off. Oh, the champions are gonna fight, and then we're gonna have a champion of the champion. And I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. This is supposed to be the impeccable, story-driven. We're on your back, Triple H. Take us to the fucking promised lands. We are trusting you, and then you give us this shit. What?
That was a big ass paycheck, man. That was a big golf trip.
You know that's what that was. And you know, unfortunately, the Saudi, you know how it is over there with men and women, and just this whole last year, apparently, it was like a huge historical success for them to even have women wrestling over there. Apparently, that's just like it is what it is. You know, everywhere around the world is not like how it is over here.
Right.
But they could have been the one to break the barrier for the women's mid cards. Like that's something massive too. Now they're gonna have this gigantic freaking ugly ass belt that's not okay. So let's run scenarios real quick. Let's start with the women's. Liv versus Nia.
Nia.
On paper, it should be Nia as much as I don't like her.
Right.
100% of the time. But we know now with this whole Rhea, she's going to show up. You got Raquel. There's going to be some dumb shit going on.
Right.
Cody and Gunther. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that match is going to slap. But I think that match is going to be a good match.
They rumored Goldberg's going to come in there and...
That's one of the rumors. Goldberg and them. Another rumor, someone's going to come. Cody or Randy. Or not Cody, Kevin Owens or Randy on.
Yeah, Kevin Owens been over there striking people
on Cody's side. Now, if these matches are going to end in disqualifications,
then
why have them?
The belts are going to be.
Then why have them? This is going to be a repeat of freaking stupid Drew McIntyre winning Money in the Bank, cashing in, and then failing the cash. That was mistake number 1.
Right.
This is mistake number 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
You know, I don't see. You can't have Gunther win because Cody's the guy.
Right.
So then that means Gunther's better than Cody. But then you can't have Cody win because you're trying to build up the prestige to the World Heavyweight belt.
Right.
So then what do? There's only one way. Interference.
Right.
But if there's an interference, then was there a true winner? And if there ain't a true winner, another asterisk for Gunther? Another asterisk for Gunther. That's where we're going with this? Then what's the freaking point?
Right.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man.
We can end on this question right here. Who are you hoping for Cena to face at his last Mania? Does he win number 17? I actually have 2 maybe suggestions.
Me too. I wonder if they're the same.
I would say the first one, night 1, not night 2, not for the belt. Cody, Cena.
No, I was not thinking that at all.
And then I'm also thinking rematch of rematches, Cena and The Rock, night 1.
No, that's not going to happen.
Okay. That was my thought.
I'm sorry. They're too tight in this bloodline. Where would Cena fit in to fight The Rock? They're not going to have The Rock fight 2 nights again. 2 full nights. The only reason why they had him fight.
Okay.
Huh? He didn't fight 2 nights last time. He only had the tag team.
One night, right?
But they put him as a tag team because he doesn't wrestle that much anymore. He ain't going to be able to go 1-on-1 like that for however many long.
But
you know,
yes.
Cena's planning to be here at least.
Past
what's between full and part time? Is there a term between full and part time? Let's just say he's in between full and part time. Okay, so he's gonna be there a little bit. He's gonna be there less than Cody, but more than Roman. Okay,
right. Hey man.
Hey, it is what it is, though. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
So, not that I don't like your choices, because those would be banger matches.
Right.
I think it would have to be Randy Orton or even Drew McIntyre.
I'd rather Drew McIntyre, honestly.
Because you got to have somebody who can handle the mic against Cena. Otherwise, Cena's just going to bury him when it comes to promos. And look at what McIntyre just did with CM Punk. He stood toe-to-toe with CM Punk on the mic, who CM Punk is arguably top 3. CM Punk, Rock, Cena.
Right.
When it comes to promos. And he already handled CM Punk when it comes to promos. Like, he handled his own. So, and isn't a retirement match one that you lose? You don't has anyone?
But you gotta remember now. This is his last Mania, but that's not his last. He's doing the full year.
Yeah. He's doing the I know. Royal Rumble. He's doing the Royal Rumble. He's doing the.
But this is the last Mania, so I don't know what he would do for the last Mania. Do you pass the torch? I mean, shit. Undertaker didn't lose his last match. AJ Styles buried him during
his last match. Okay,
he buried him. So
WrestleMania, like you said, WrestleMania is not going to be his final. So your retirement match is your final match, and that's it. You're done. You're out of here.
Right.
But then you did say WrestleMania night 1 or 2.
Right.
So which? Oh no. This is what the question is. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They're talking about Mania. So this
all right. Who do you think is going to fight Mania? Okay. So not okay.
Yeah, this is just Mania.
So this is technically his retirement match. This is him at Mania.
Right.
So are we supposed to expect him to win Royal Rumble? Or, well, no, because he's not going into the next. Well, no, there's still Elimination Chamber this year, right?
Right.
But he mentioned 2025, so that would be Elimination Chamber for next year.
For a title run, you think they'll give him another title run?
I'm hearing that they might want. Well, this was probably more under Vince than Triple H. Things could have changed, but they would rather see Cena as the face of true WWE top of the line. Because right now it's Ric Flair, but to be honest, most of Ric Flair's championships, like 85% of his championships, was out of the WWE. I think he only won like 3 or 4. Right. I thought he only won like 3 or 4 in the WWE.
Fact.
But right now, he's in the books as the most championship won.
Correct.
Randy Orton or John Cena passing him would be, that's our bread and butter. He's been our guy since day one. He is our all-time champion, all that stuff. So if it ain't Cena, I feel like it might be Randy. Which means Randy would have to win it 2 more times because he's at 15 or 16 now.
Randy, honestly, he look like he got 3 more years in him, 4 more years in him.
Yeah.
He got another decade in him. He in good shape. He wrestles smart. He doesn't.
What if it's Orton and Cena, Orton and Cody at WrestleMania, and he takes the belt off of Cody?
I do not want to see. The reason why I don't want. I guess the reason why I say Orton, I don't say that I love Orton, but I just feel like Orton is at a place like where Taker was. He doesn't need to be in this main event anymore. He needs to be helping Trick. He needs to help Trick get over. He needs to help other people get over.
Which is what he's doing. Which is what he's doing.
Right. That's what he needs to do. Carry them
up. That.
Put him through a storyline. Get him over. That's it. Now,
what if let's go down your route?
Yeah.
Let's say Cena wins the fucking Royal Rumble.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let's say he goes after Cody.
Yeah.
He fights Cody at WrestleMania.
That's a good promo.
Let's say he beats Cody, gets his 17. Then he loses it to Randy at Elimination Chamber.
That could be possible. That could be definitely possible. I mean, I don't see why he can't lose it to Cena. You know,
this Road to Mania will be a movie, especially with Netflix and the 2-hour shows a week. Yeah,
it's definitely it's
going to be Orton or Gunther. Honestly, I see him doing that more. Like you saying, be in the main event 1A and leave the main event 1B, which B being better this time. Usually 1A is better, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
night 1 could be Cena. Something like Cena Orton if he wins the world, or Cena Gunther, let him win the world championship.
I like how night 1 was last year. Night 1 was like the grudge matches. The night 2 was for the Hey, this title's on the line.
Stories.
Everything's on the line.
These are the stories. The titles are on the line. All that shit.
Right. So I feel like if Cena, I don't see Cena doing both nights.
Cody and Orton, Cena and Gunther, Rock and Roman. Book it. That's what Nate's saying.
But I do feel like Roman is definitely happening this year. I think Rock is going to be pissed off that he helped Cody, and he's gonna.
That's exactly where it's going down.
Belt to ass.
Yep, that's exactly where it's going down.
Yep, that's pretty much what we're getting.
He's going to finally reveal himself as being the puppeteer between Solo's little group and stuff like that. That's going to be War Games. It's going to be Bloodline A versus Bloodline B.
Oh, fuck, I forgot War Games coming in November.
Yeah.
Hey, we watching SmackDown on Friday next week together.
Oh. 16-inch portable monitor, baby, for streaming from the phone.
Oh my god!
Peacock app, right to the monitor.
Oh my god, bro, we got the fire.
We got a PLE too. That's Saturday. Saturday is Crown Jewel.
Well, I'm bringing my Fire Stick so we can plug it into the TV in the rooms. We good.
Hey, there you go. Listen, we'll go have a really nice meal.
Shit, or we can find like a Duffy's place that's gonna be streaming the shit. Fuck, I don't know.
Again, well, we can find a place. There's no, like I said, there's no Duffy's, there's no McDonald's.
I'm saying the equivalent.
Yeah. They got sports bars. They got bars. We could definitely see about finding a place. Worst case scenario, we have wrestle night, bro. We go, we eat really good. We get a bag of beignets, get a couple of hand grenades, go back to the hotel, plug that bitch up, and then watch the PLE. We just got to see what time it is because I think it said. I think where we're going to be is like 1 PM.
Fuck.
Which sucks on a Saturday.
Yeah, and the one thing with the PLEs being on Peacock now, it used to not be like this on WWE Network. You used to be able to, no matter when the PLE started, you could just go on the network and rewind it back.
Yeah.
Now on Peacock, either you catch it when it starts or you got to wait hours
like 6 or 7 hours.
Uploaded or whatever.
Because the last time when it was at like 1 or 2 o'clock, we couldn't watch it till 7 o'clock at night, which would be fine.
Right.
Because we can do all the shit we want to do all day in New Orleans. And at 7 o'clock at night, watch the PLE. And then afterwards, we can go hit the nightclubs.
Hey, got my...
If we down. Me and Kat might tap out because we old. But, you know.
We going to be out there. But anyways, man, this was a long one.
Yeah.
We gonna get on some COD tomorrow, so y'all be in the Discord.
Yes, check out
streaming COD.
Steels Gaming right there. I have it on my name. That's my channel.
If you want to see a stream COD tomorrow, you need to be watching Steels Gaming tomorrow on YouTube live.
If you're seeing this at a later date, hug. Oh no, we're still seeing
it. If Dan says it all the time. If you're seeing this at a later date, then we got a hug. So you ready? So if you're seeing this at a later date, guys, we love you.
Okay.
With that being said, it's been the boys. We out.
You're